Why don't you sing the Achievement Hunter song to intro our podcast?
Jeff song for our quarterly podcast. Gus, go with the theme song. And last week we talked about what?
Sarge backbeats work for everything.
The Sarge backbeat might be the most used Red vs. Blue soundbite in podcast theme song entries. Maybe. The Sarge beat bed. I'm sorry. Sorry to offend your sensibilities, Bernie.
Show a little respect. I'd say, though, when I hear something like that, if it seems like anybody can produce something of quality now. Like, the tools are to that point. If he'd made that in, 1985, that would have been on the radio and probably would have been a top
smash number one hit, yeah.
You ever get that feeling, Joel? That if you were making movies back in 1973 or whatever, or in the 50s, anybody can make a movie.
I remember I remember when I was 7, and so for everyone else that was 1930, and I had a little video camcorder. I was 7 years old. I made a little movie with a little camcorder or whatever. It was it was Car Wars, and I did the stop motion photography with this video camera that we rented. I thought it was amazing.
So I guess Joel disproves your idea then that anybody with a camera in the 50s could have been successful.
You could have been a star if you had. It was the equipment was the difference. You had a little VHS camera, I'm assuming, or maybe it was reel-to-reel tape video.
Yeah, there was a little elf that drew pictures.
You had to be sure you moved your hand at 20 rotations per second, otherwise the speed would be screwed up.
People were in better shape back then.
Joel did that video with the horse back in the day.
He worked with Muybridge extensively in his early years. So, how's everyone doing? I missed last week's podcast.
Dude, I haven't been on the podcast in so long, I hope I remember how to do it.
Yeah, it's been a while for
Talking to this, right?
Yeah, is that your first miss?
That's my second miss. I missed podcast number 12 as well. Podcast number 12 is the one Jeff edited, and I think it's the only one that starts without a theme song. I think the theme song comes a minute into it.
Yeah, I decided to mix it up a bit that time.
It's like a dramatic pause.
Yeah, we had a little.
The complaints haven't stopped since then. I'm still getting them.
It's performance art. It's performance art. You got to go with it.
I did a little talking first.
If
I introed the intro song.
Yeah, you introed the intro.
If anyone's forgotten how to do the podcast, it's very simple. All you have to do is cuss and then stick some words in between those.
Did you
words.
form a very strong opinion about something and then argue?
Speaking of swearing.
And then deny that you argued that point.
Yes.
Did you see the guy who has started to count how much each of us swears in the podcast and has made a pie chart for it?
I have seen that.
I'm embarrassed to say you're destroying me. I'm in second place.
No.
You said fuck 69 times.
You are the filthiest mouth in the podcast.
Is that true?
Yes.
Did you actually say it 69 times? Because that would be
65.
That would be impressive.
Performance art, Joel, just like you said.
I was so proud of myself because I saw it and it was you said fuck 26 times, and I was like, that's not bad, right? And then I looked at Gus. Gus was 12, and I was like, oh. I bet I'm in first place, so I'm trying to come from
Please keep moving the table.
Keep moving the table.
You forgot how to do the podcast already, and it's obvious. Don't touch the fucking table and move the mic.
He's fidgeting over here. He's going to have a panic attack or something.
Why don't you take a big drink out of your soda right into the middle of the microphone and burp loudly, please? There we go.
Or just adjust.
Are you going to put?
Oh, great! That sounded awesome too.
And I felt really good.
Cut together later. That's only those sounds. And just cut the words out?
I cut the filthiest sounds out of the podcast. It's disgusting. I should save an outtake.
Hopefully, no one will make a pie chart about that.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would be that.
So I was very proud of my pie chart, and then I saw Bernie's, and I got sad.
My wife says that I have a horribly dirty mouth.
You are terrible, and you know what's so bad about
Jeff
you?
Was way
is
worse.
that he's got Bernie's got a cute little kid or whatever, and the cute little kid would be there, playing a video game. Bernie would be like, "Oh fuck!" And it's just no. Don't do that. But yet, I've never heard him cuss, so you're doing something right. But it's you're a horrible influence.
I'm more worried about the younger one.
You do it too. Jeff does it too.
Pick up on it.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, Millie would be sitting right there, and you're like, "Goddamn, fucking good." And it's like, no.
I like how talking about your children, Joel doesn't curse. He does the thing where it's exclamation marks and asterisks and at signs.
I try not to. I try not to. I feel like I've been trying to train myself to not curse because it's once you get in that automatic drive, it takes over.
It's the worst.
It is. You guys have no guilt whatsoever. Just
why the hell should I adapt for her? I'm 35. She's 5. She needs to adapt to my lifestyle.
It's easier for kids to learn a new language like cursing, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So she should be able to pick it up, no problem.
It's called Daddy Talk.
Daddy Talk.
I think my kid is a lot more mature than I am in a lot of ways. He would tell me, he'd say, "Daddy, you said a bad word." And I'd say, "Well, it's okay. You can hear it, you just can't say it." That's our new policy. It's okay for you to hear it, because then he doesn't hassle me about it. Just don't say it.
Just tell him you'll punish yourself later when he's asleep.
Bernie also drives around without a seatbelt. Like, he's the only person I know who drives around. Like, the little kid gets in the car, puts the seatbelt on. Murray drives around, no seatbelt. It's like, how does that...
He polices that for me as well.
It's like, how do you not drive around with... And especially because you've got that light and that sound. It goes bong, 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 bong. It's like, how is that not leaving?
I figured out a way to turn that thing off. I don't know. That's another thing my wife rides me about is you have to wear your seatbelt. And I was just in a car accident, a 6-car pileup on the freeway, and I was wearing my seatbelt. So,
well, you weren't wearing your seatbelt. You were wearing my seatbelt.
I was wearing Jeff's seatbelt.
It's funny. Does everyone know the details of all this?
Well, the details. I mean, this is where they're determining fault, and it was pretty clear I wasn't at fault. But
I was supposed to do that drive too, by the way, and I'm glad I didn't.
You know what? I was in that car because Joel could not find his keys. We were trying to get somebody to the airport, and it was just like nobody gave a shit. We came rushing back from lunch. I'm like, we gotta go. We gotta get to the airport. And they're like, hey, come over here and check out what I'm doing. Hey, let me get this.
We're doing,
I'm like, let's get her to the airport. Let's go.
Doing this working thing.
It's like, we gotta move. Of course, the real reason I couldn't drive her is because my car is so cluttered with crap. My truck. My truck has just become the pit of the office.
You've gotten the inside of your truck dirtier than the bed.
I think
so.
I think when people take trash out of the office, it goes to Bernie's truck, and then from Bernie's truck,
it's like a wormhole. Yeah, it's just like when they talk about that swirling garbage thing in the Pacific Ocean. It's not the Pacific Ocean; it's the back of Bernie's truck.
The thing that's annoying about this car accident is that I keep hearing it's karma because my wife got into an accident in Bernie's truck a little while back. Mm-hmm. But how does that work? I didn't fuck with anybody's cars.
Texas is a communal property state, so technically it's her car too.
I guess so.
It's karma because you bugged us for years to have your wife come work here.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's the karma.
Zing.
Touché.
This is the longer play here.
There you go.
But Griffin, what Jeff's talking about is Griffin borrowed my truck and wrecked my truck. Of course,
if it's possible to wreck your truck it's almost at the point where if your truck gets into a wreck, somehow it'll get better.
I just was like, are you okay? Whatever, that's fine. Just make sure everybody's okay.
Are we talking about Fantastic Fest?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about Fantastic Fest. Your wife pointed out to me that, Jeff, your wife, pointed out to me that she saw me drinking a beer at 9:30 in the morning. I didn't even know that I was doing it.
I also saw that.
I didn't even know. I came in and we were dealing with this Fantastic Fest, which is a film festival, which then also has now a gaming component of it called Fantastic Arcade. It was a very fun event, but it involved two of the things that I hate: work and organizing other people. I fucking hate... There's another F word.
There's no question about it. I learned this lesson a long time ago. If you're dealing with conventions or film festivals, if you have a panel or anything like that to do, if you're on that panel, guess what? You are now in charge of every single aspect of that panel.
It does feel that way.
And not just that panel.
I think it's a mentality that we have, that we just kind of we know no one's going to...
I learned this lesson. I learned this lesson at A-Kon a long time ago, where I learned that opening night was really not opening night, where apparently there's panels before. It's all chaos.
Something that happens at festivals in general is that there is the idea that since you're there, you're there. You are there 24 hours a day if they need access to you for whatever. It's like, hey, we're doing a costume contest. You guys are going to MC it. It's like, what are you talking about?
That's right. There was some contest, a costume contest, a cosplay contest.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I was the guy who's supposed to run it and MC it. And so I don't know anyone.
You were in trouble because you didn't pack a tuxedo to go to that event.
Dude, I was in that thing in front of a room of literally 1,000 people, and I didn't know the names of any of these people, and a guy in the third row literally started making fun of me. He was like, you don't know, ha ha. And so I was like, you I pointed at you. Come up here, and I made him come up in front of the audience, and I made him MC with me.
By the way, they were the best.
Yeah, it totally worked.
They were also delayed, and you had to vamp for like an hour.
Oh yeah, it was me and Dan. It was like, hey, we can't. Can you guys make jokes for like 15 minutes?
I'm sure Dan was a big help in that too.
He probably just stood there and laughed at you.
Dan just stood there and laughed at you. I'm guessing.
Pretty much, it was like, oh, okay, I'm telling a joke, and then you hold the microphone up to Dan, and it would just be like do the podcast where you just say like, fuck.
First of all, I want to be clear. We're not lumping in Fantastic Fest, which is actually run by professionals with Akon.
That's true.
Here's everything that happened to Joel at Akon that year. See, Joel, you have a double-edged sword, which is you're the only good-looking one at the company, and you play the most popular character. So people always want to get involved with Joel. Like when we go to conventions, typically Joel is the guy they want to use for stuff. Joel had to go to an autograph panel that you didn't know about and had to sit on the autograph gallery. Then you had to judge that cosplay contest at midnight. They sprung this on you all the time, like an hour before the event. You had to vamp because they weren't ready. They just get up there and vamp in front of 1,000 people.
I blocked this out, but there was also like, oh, by the way, we're giving you away as a free date for the night in a contest. It's like, what?
Awesome.
What? So there was like some sort of a game show thing where it's
you
like
were
the
auctioned
winner,
off.
Yeah, and they didn't even tell me that.
It happened to you, and I still understand it better. How is that possible?
I don't know.
In Akon's defense, I think that the auction and the cosplay contest were another convention, but I can't remember which one
Orlando.
it was.
Fucking
that's right. You're right.
It was Orlando.
It was one in Orlando. I remember now.
The other thing, Gus, we've learned over the years is, and by the way, they auctioned Joel off, and they criticized Joel for not, like Gus said, having a tuxedo at the ready for the auction. So Joel's up there in like an I Like Me t-shirt, while everyone else, all the other guys being auctioned off are in suits, and they're like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you dressed right?
We don't do events where you have to dress up, typically. If I can't show up in a t-shirt and shorts, it's like...
We don't do anything where you have to dress up. I just like a 12-year-old.
Yeah. We don't do weddings or funerals or anything.
That was the main motivation for the company, probably, right? Just so we don't have to...
I had to go to an event recently, a sudden event where I had to wear a suit. I worked in corporate America for 12 years, man.
Yeah.
I don't have a suit. I don't have one suit.
I think the t-shirt I'm wearing right now is 11 years old. It's like...
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's like, I have a shirt that I think is as old as Ben. But I still have in regular rotation.
And probably taller than him.
But yeah, we are not classy dudes.
But we should, while we're bringing all this up and talking about Ben is actually the stylish one of the group.
He is. He's dapper.
He is very dapper.
Well, he's European, so he already has an edge, right?
He also, I made the short joke.
Is English European?
Gavin is also European. I mean,
he's got the hair working, so he's got the European hair.
He looks like the bait To Catch a Predator.
I went to England.
He does, like the one picture that he put up just recently. It was like, is he in Thailand? What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I was just talking with Gavin on AIM, and he's like, "Be sure to bring me up a bunch on the podcast today." And then, quite naturally, it happened without him.
Look at that.
Yeah.
At least he somehow got out of the headlight fluid joke.
Yeah. I will say I went and saw Ben this summer in England, and he secretly grew like 1.5 feet.
Oh yeah.
He's tall now.
Nice.
He's like, he's got to be
1.5 feet in height.
Yeah.
So which over there is like meters,
totally
right?
How many stones is that?
I think he's 4 stones now.
What the fuck is that? What is?
I have no idea.
They have to realize that is the single most archaic unit of measurement, right?
What, stones? Yeah. What would be
worse?
Think
a stone is
what
like
would be more
14
archaic?
pounds or something?
I think it's like 22 pounds. It is super inaccurate.
I think a stone's 14 pounds. I think you're right, Gus. 14 point something.
So, like, when you talk about the weight of someone, it's like
14 pounds.
He weighs 18 stone.
Plus, on top of that, it's not even like a round number. It's 14 pounds. Like, there's someone who's like, man, that's a big stone. I'm going to start weighing stuff compared to that. 14 pounds.
This stone will be the unit with which we measure everything from here on out.
The English are far more messed up than anybody. We get a lot of flack for not being on the metric system, but they're on the metric system, the standard system, and then some kind of archaic, like, it's based on the sun and stones and just the oldest possible units of measurement.
Yeah, instead of an atomic clock, I hear they use Stonehenge to like synchronize all their computers in the UK.
Wasn't there some breakthrough on Stonehenge recently? Like they figured something out about it?
Yes.
What was it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It was they found some stuff underground by doing like digital imaging or some kind of like. They surveyed the land and determined that there was shit underground. I think it was some sort of
14-pound stone buried underneath.
Yeah.
The stone.
They found the first stone. I think it was they've determined, I think, that it was some sort of burial ground. Stonehenge.
I told him that.
That's pretty disappointing, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It was like a ceremonial burial.
I would like more alien something.
I would ask.
Sounds like viral marketing for Civilization 5, doesn't it? In a way.
It does.
I would ask Gavin, but he knows nothing about his country.
I'm looking here at Discover Magazine.
No way. He won't know a thing about it.
I would say, hey, what do you think Stonehenge is? And he'd go, Stonehenge? Like the first time he'd ever heard it in his entire life.
Never heard of it.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I feel like we're Gus is the only one with a laptop right now.
Yeah. He's looking up Stonehenge.
Apparently it's not a tomb like they first thought it was. There's not a single bone in there.
Apparently they discovered it's a pile of rocks.
It contained thousands of stones.
One henge.
How much does it weigh?
No, it's nothing. It says there's nothing about it.
Did you ever see the dude in the middle?
There were just a bunch of rocks there, so they put the big rocks with the thousands of rocks that were there.
All right, well there you go.
People in the old days, dude, they didn't have the internet. They had shitloads of time, and they had to do something in order to mark that time.
Keep people from turning on themselves. Someone knock on the door.
Come in, please.
Hello.
I guess they're not knocking. Somebody just rubbed up against the door.
Fuckers.
Did you ever see the news reports or the stories about the guy in Middle America somewhere? I want to say it's like Ohio, where he's trying to build Stonehenge on his own with no tools whatsoever to prove that you can do it.
No.
He's moving.
You're talking about those guys in the past not having too much free time. Why is he doing?
See, that guy's got the internet. Maybe since the internet came around, maybe he stopped doing it. But
he's in communication with aliens. They're helping him out.
He does all this stuff with like fulcrums and just like little pebbles and
see if he can
rotate things. Yeah, and he digs big pits and he just like it's a guy just sitting there moving this like a 40-ton slab of stone. He's just like moving it with one arm because he's got it balanced the right way.
Does he realize there's no achievements associated with this?
No.
He's going to be really disappointed.
I bet he's a hit with the ladies.
Dude, I don't know, man. If you're in your backyard, like moving 40 tons of rock with one arm, I think that could attract a few ladies. You never know.
So, did you guys take a look? I sent the email the other day to you guys about the guy who made the Red vs. Blue theatrical trailer.
That was badass.
I guess he did it for.
Wait, now they're knocking on the door again.
Hey.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no, we're good here. Thank you.
No, we're clean.
No, we're good. Okay.
Well, now I feel bad.
Now I feel terrible.
The cleaning lady yelling at the cleaning lady.
Wow.
Oh man.
Hey, so did you guys see the other day? Come on, give it again. I'm trying to cut that out. Hey, I can't do it now.
Why did you cut out Huzio? That was
Why did you cut out the best part of the podcast?
The cameo by the cleaning crew.
Yeah.
I feel bad now. This guy's trailer was awesome. I guess he did a trailer for The Recollection. It went from, I guess it covered the whole Recollection series. It was actually pretty well done, about 3 minutes long.
What I thought was really cool about it is that he took moments from the series and then moved dialogue from other scenes into it to tell the story, but using powerful imagery from different parts of it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have powerful imagery in our series?
The only problem I have with the
Halo.
trailer is
it's the most powerful imagery there is.
He gave away every single cool thing throughout the 3 seasons in that trailer. Like there's the pelican crashing, the big fight sequences.
And then here you are giving him away again.
People have seen it.
So he Mission Impossible.
What are you worried about? Why
what do you care?
Well, if it's going to be a trailer, people theoretically haven't seen it yet.
I don't know if you've seen trailers for movies, but they tend to give away a lot of stuff.
I guess that's true.
I saw some movie trailer the other day where it was like, I just watched that entire damn movie.
I wish they would stop doing that. I wish it would either be part of the story or a good misdirection, or it's weird when the marketing gets a whole
crap, dude.
No, they don't care at all.
They just want people to go see it.
I saw a trailer for a movie called Letters to Juliet, which I would never see. It's a chick movie, but it was like 3 minutes long, and they literally gave away every single point.
I think that's the one I was thinking about.
I saw The American, which was the reverse, because apparently that was a movie that should have just been a trailer.
Oh, really?
Yes, because about 4 things happened in that movie.
Yeah.
And that was it. And they drove it out to 2 hours.
I saw that Shutter Island, and it was one of those movies where I sat the first 5 minutes, I'm like, I think I pretty much understand everything that's happening.
I figured that movie out in the trailer.
Yeah.
That was so obvious.
Yeah, of course.
I can't remember who's the American. What's that guy's name?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. You see George Clooney walking around like Italy or whatever, and it's like after about the first hour, you get the feeling. Well, maybe the first 10 minutes, you get the feeling. Oh, I see. George Clooney just wanted to be in Italy and that's it.
There's something to that.
That's the story.
He's
a producer on there too, so it's like what I don't know.
Ed had a show in town. Ed Robertson, who plays Captain Butch Flowers and is also the lead singer of the Bare Naked Ladies.
But more importantly, plays Captain Butch Flowers.
But more importantly, plays Captain Butch Flowers in the hit series Red vs. Blue, and also Captain Dynamic. But he was in town, and he had a show in town, so he's like he's always looking for something just to kill time. You know what I mean? Between either being on the road or getting ready for a show.
Was he moving rocks around?
No, he was not moving rocks around and building Stonehenge. So we went and saw, what was the magician movie that had Hugh Jackman in it?
Oh, the
Prestige.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to ruin that movie for you, but the movie's terrible. So I'm going to do it anyway.
Is it terrible?
It's terrible.
It's pretty terrible.
God, I tuned into the movie. I saw like the last 20 minutes of it. And I was like, oh, I don't know what's happening. Last 20 minutes.
They're both terrible. They're two movies that came out at the same time.
So you see the end of the movie. There's a twist right at the end of the movie.
Which you knew, yeah.
Which you knew halfway through the movie. I mean, not that you figured it out. They told you it.
Right,
like, they showed it to you.
Right.
And then they end on this big thing. Matt insists it's not supposed to be a twist. I'm like, they pan over, they show you something, and you hear, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's a twist, dude. That's a twist. And we were like, just suffering to the end of this movie. It's like, there's got to be something else coming. There's got to be something else. And that moment happens, dun, dun, dun. The lady behind us goes, and Ed turns around and he goes, really, lady? Really?
I remember we saw a long time ago in the 90s, we saw Independence Day, and there was the scene where the giant UFO is above the White House, and someone in the row behind us goes, those are the aliens. Really? Those are the aliens in the giant space disc that's shooting the laser?
When I saw Independence Day, I sat next to this lady who every time she saw the president's plane, every time it cut to a shot of it, every time she said, Air Force One. Every time. That plane appears 10,000 times.
They should have cut her VO into the movie just so everyone knew exactly. Just because they thought it might have been like the Russian plane version or maybe the North Korean.
Vladimir Putin. Air Force One. Every single time.
You know, it's important to get the line of dialogue in the movie that's like the title, right? So she was hoping they would that it was hers, Air Force One. She was like the most important person in that movie theater.
Matt actually, it's weird you say it because Matt said he saw it too with a very talkative audience, and that in Bill Pullman's big speech, he goes, you know the thing, because today is and the guy in front of him goes, July 4th. I should go get Matt and have him tell a story, but it was something totally ridiculous like that.
That's awesome.
Then there were two guys in front of me who, when Brent Spiner came on the screen when they go to Area 51,
sure,
the one guy goes, he has a huge drink, and he goes, that's data! And his buddy goes, data. That must have been something about that movie. Maybe it was just super wide stream, so we saw it with a lot of random audiences, but it seemed like everybody who went to see that saw it with a super talkative audience.
It's awesome.
Yeah, sometimes a super talkative audience can be a great thing. But it seemed like to me in The Prestige, when they panned over, it would have been more of a twist if it had been like Wolverine in the box. Right? Because I thought to myself, Hugh Jackman is spending a lot of time in water boxes in a lot of movies.
There's been a goldfish swimming around in there or something like that.
Did you guys see that, I guess George Lucas is reconverting all the old Star Wars movies to 3D and planning on releasing all 6 in 2012?
Oh, all 6 are going to come out in 2012? I thought he'd space it out a bit.
All 6 starting in 2012,
okay,
sorry.
Okay.
And he's going to start with The Phantom Menace and then go all the way through Return of the Jedi.
What is he doing?
Do you get the feeling that
he wants to make another $50 million?
Yeah, do you get the feeling that George Lucas just watches the highest grossing films of all time on Box Office Mojo and is like, I'm not,
Does he say to himself, I need $50 million more dollars than what I have now?
He must hate James Cameron. He's like, there is no way
I don't
Avatar.
think he cares.
Yeah?
I mean, I guess not.
I think it's got to be for money, right?
Is he the one who made that decision, or do you think someone else made that decision?
I bet somebody comes to him and says, hey, we want to do X with Star Wars, and he goes, yeah, okay. Will I make money? Yeah, okay. I don't care.
It doesn't. I don't know. It's hard to figure out because when the Star Wars movies were out for years and years, you couldn't get anything associated with them.
Right.
Like, now there's video games.
And that was part of the mystique, I think.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks or a few months ago on the podcast. You remember about how when you were a kid, you couldn't see Star Wars like you saw it in the theater, and maybe every now and then it was on HBO or somewhere?
I remember when the first X-Wing PC game came out. And for me, that was like, oh my God, now I'm in this is the Star Wars universe, which I can never have any access to. This is amazing, fantastic, awesome.
Yep.
And now it's just like...
There weren't TV shows. There weren't cartoons. There was the movies, the action figures, and the glasses from Burger King. That was it.
And the Star Wars arcade game.
Yeah.
Right.
The really cool Star Wars arcade
I
game.
fucking hated that X-Wing game you're talking
That
about.
game was great.
Because anytime you launched it, you had to look in your manual. Like, it would show you, like, 4 characters, and you had to, like, look in the manual and find the corresponding
that's
planet.
right. But that was during that era.
And
like
I lost the manual.
Oh. No,
So
the
it's
same thing happened to me, too. I lost the manual.
I would have to relaunch the game because there were, like, 3 that I remembered. I'd have to relaunch the game over and over until it was one of those 3.
Those were the dark times of video games.
That was
When
a
you
great
had to
series,
enter
though.
an effing code to play with the
your
most
game.
agitating thing ever.
Yeah, that sucked.
Lost the manual.
I fucking owned that game.
I bet you did. I'm sure you owned the game.
I was going to UT at the time. It was like right down the street there was a game that rented video games.
It was called Floppy Joe's.
That's right. It was Floppy Joe's.
Floppy Joe's.
Floppy Joe's. That's where you would go to steal video games. Not that we or I would do that, but I knew someone who would.
They would rent PC games.
Was that someone Gus, by any chance?
You gotta know the guy who owned Floppy Joe's first heard about the internet. He's like, that's not catching on. People transferring files across
What you need
computers.
is a catchy name for your business.
That guy got blocked.
Internet doesn't roll off the tongue.
That guy got blocked.
Floppy Joe's.
Yeah,
Maybe if internet was called Data Sally.
You know who else got blockbustered? Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, they finally filed for bankruptcy.
Everybody saw that coming, right? I mean,
Good
they were.
riddance.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that was coming.
I didn't see it coming. I mean, I knew Netflix was popular, but it's one of those things I don't know how niche it is. Like, I don't imagine most of the people in my neighborhood have Netflix. I just don't, I know you have it, but I just don't imagine the average person I'm next to at Walmart has Netflix. It still seems like kind of a...
I think now we're starting to see more penetration now that Blu-ray players and TVs have like Netflix and apps like that built into it.
Yeah, like Brandon has a Netflix-enabled TV.
Yeah. And so it's like, whoever pays $9 a month and can stream
Also, I
stupid,
think
terrible movies to their TV.
really
I think
stupid.
Redbox has taken a big chunk out of their business
Yeah,
too. I see a
absolutely.
lot every time I go by a HEB or a McDonald's that has a Redbox. There are people.
That is the only like vending machine thing that I've ever seen that every time I drive by it, someone is standing by it. It's amazing. Like a McDonald's in the back corner next to the dumpster, and there's somebody standing by it.
I watched a guy and his girlfriend stand there and argue about what movie they were going to rent for 5 minutes the other day, right outside
Really?
our office. Yeah.
What's really weird is the Redbox right by my house. It now streams Netflix. They're everywhere. Streaming Netflix is on every single thing.
Brilliant.
When you get streaming,
Have you guys used Redbox before?
no, I've never used it.
Okay, here's why Redbox sucks. In my experience, I used it one time. I rented, I don't know what the hell, probably Giant Sharktopus or something like that. And I watched it, and I thought, I'm going to go back the next day. I'm going to get another movie. I'm going to keep this rolling. Bucket time just as an experiment to see how this thing works. I go back to return the movie. It says, I'm sorry, you can't return at this location. This box is filled.
Yeah, okay.
Find another one.
Exactly. Has anyone had a vending machine experience where that was an excellent experience? Like you lose the dollar bill, the thing doesn't drop in through. It just doesn't.
If it'll take your dollar bill.
If it'll take your dollar bill.
I went to arcades every day of my life when I was a kid. I never ran into a change machine that wouldn't take a dollar bill. The moment they put them on vending machines, that was the cheapest, lamest technology in the world. They did not give a crap.
A change machine in an arcade will take your fucking money.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what the fuck you've done to that dollar. It will give you 4 quarters.
You can just hold your wallet, which sucks them.
Even
big brown change machines they used to have.
Even people that counterfeit dollar bills, are they counting failing ones and then going to arcade machines? I mean, is this? It's not even. That's not even the amount of time you'd have to spend. It's
not viable.
It's not viable. Can they just ease down in the restrictions of the $1 bill on the vending machine? Is it really that much of a problem?
But here's the thing, though. If it's kids will do it. Like, an adult is not going to counterfeit a 1. Kids will counterfeit a 1 all damn day.
Yes, we will. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever did this in the arcade days.
Goddamn kids.
All I knew is that if it was a Tato game, you could take nickels and then take a hammer and pound them out to the size of quarters. Yeah. And it would take it. It would take your nickel quarters.
God, when you discover something like that when you're a kid.
Pounding nickels than if you've just gone and cut somebody's grass.
I know.
It took 2 hours to get 3 extra plays on Mortal Kombat, and you could have made $20 by moving some trash.
I know. It's terrible.
It's the idea of beating the system.
It is.
It's like, and when you do it, you're like, it's the greatest feeling.
Well, it really, honestly, I wasn't counterfeiting. I had just lost the manual to my quarters is what happened, right?
Couldn't remember.
I owned X-Wing, and I fucking lost the manual, you asshole. I had that game. I might even still have that game. The whole box and everything, just no manual. I lost the most important part of the fucking box.
I remember it too well, too, because
it
was you had to type in a planet name.
Right.
And I knew Yavin and Hoth and Endor. And you just would reboot until you got
That's
one of those.
That's exactly what you had to fucking do over and over. There were like 15 or 20 choices, maybe.
They also used to have this thing that came with the game, which was like a disc. And it was a 3-tier disc, and you'd rotate the symbols to match each other.
That thing's the fucking worst.
Like a secret decoder ring, and then you'd get a symbol or code.
The amount of crap that they went through to try and keep people honest, like the evolution of all that, was utterly ridiculous.
Well, they're still going through that. You still get DRM on games. It's just you don't get a physical way to interact with it anymore.
Right.
Yep.
The worst. So the other day I was reading, and I guess somebody took a camcorder, or not a camcorder, a camera to the. So the other day I was reading, and
how come you get more takes than the rest of us?
You can start over if you want anytime.
Sorry, I bumped my mic with my drink.
Take two.
So Gus, what?
Take three.
I hear something with a camcorder.
Also, we yelled at the cleaning ladies today. So
someone took a camera to the Large Hadron Collider and asked the scientists working there what would happen if someone were to put their hand in the middle of the stream of the Large Hadron Collider.
And sure enough, that would be the moment when the two things impacted.
Right, and what would happen if it impacted in your hand? And it's all these scientists going, I never thought about that, and then trying to explain what they think would happen. And they all had different opinions. Some of them said,
well, that's great to hear.
Is there no security at this place? Who is this guy wandering
around?
I
guess he was making a documentary, and so he was there anyway and decided to ask people.
So basically the same thing, a dude off the street.
And I guess some people said nothing would happen to you. Some people said, oh, it would feel like a pinprick. And some people said you would fucking die. It was really weird that no one knew. It's just like, oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to find out. But that's what they universally all said.
What would happen to the universe?
I don't know.
No, there's a story of a guy who was repairing a super collider or something like that, and he caught a particle through the face. It went through his cheek and came out the back of his head.
It was in Russia. I remember that.
What kind of particle?
It was a super accelerated particle. Like, he got in the way of the beam.
It was like a proton. Or like something, like not even a whole atom.
I guess the problem was it's an accelerated. Because
the acceleration.
Because they're kind of going through a soul.
Well, it's like, imagine the smallest thing you can possibly have, and it's subatomic.
Right.
And it's going at such a high speed that if it was bullet, easily would kill you, but it just passed through him. But it completely changed everything it touched. I mean, he wasn't a werewolf or anything like that, but like he has no feeling or something, but it didn't kill him. It just, everybody kind of acknowledges, yeah, it kind of fucked him up.
You know, the Hadron Collider is the best investment Hollywood has ever made. I'm just saying, it's the best. It's in their interest to come up with crap like this.
This accident happened in 1978. It says it was a 36-year-old researcher put his head through, I guess, the collider.
He put his head in the way of beam. He was accessing a hatch or something like that, right?
Yeah, reportedly he saw a flash, quote, brighter than 1,000 suns, but did not feel any pain.
That's great. That's great. That's great. We're all going to die.
Yeah, I guess his head swelled, but he lived.
Swelled,
right, his head swelled up, and didn't he lose all the skin on that side of his head?
It all started peeling off, and it showed the exact path that the proton beam had burned through the part of his face and his bone and the brain tissue.
Like, it was
but he feels fine.
It's a small little subatomic shot, you know what I mean? Like, and it just basically cauterized the whole way through his head.
I guess the way they measure this power, I don't understand this unit of measurement, so I may be using it wrong, but they measure it in what they call grays, and they say 5 to 6 grays is enough to kill you, and this dude took a 3,000 gray shot in the head.
Wow. And he's not a superhero. I'm going to say right now, you can never be a superhero. If that guy's not a superhero, that didn't turn him into the Human Torch.
You can't write a comic book
Maybe
anymore.
he's just keeping it on the down low.
You can't. Maybe he is just keeping it on the down low. That's right.
Would you keep it on the down low?
Well, it kind of depends. Would it depend upon what it was? Right? Would it depend upon what you're...
All right, well, like, throw some, for instance...
Like, in other words, if you were, like, the dude who was always on fire, that's going to be kind of hard to, like, keep that on the down low.
Yeah. But I wouldn't let people know I could fly or anything, because I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life in a lab while people gave me shots and measured me and shit.
Or your friends calling you for help.
Yeah, your friends like, can you help me move this week? I moved to the third floor. You know, like, I can fly. I'm not super strong. I can't fly a fucking couch up to the third floor. You're still going to have to carry it. Jesus.
I like how you went from theoretical to incredulous in like 4 seconds.
I'm just mad about this fucking thing.
Everything's a problem.
On the third floor.
Everything's a problem.
It's fucking simple. Apartments have first floors.
Telepathic I would hide. Telekinetic, I would hide, and I would be the world's greatest quarterback. I'd just be like,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
No, but if you like, God, that'd be, I don't know that I would want to read other people's minds. That would be,
and then
you realize what a piece of crap.
World-class bank robbers would like kidnap your family and force you to commit heists before you could get them back, that kind of shit.
You know, it's funny because when you get older, all you see is the downside and shit.
Yep.
You know, if you were 10 and we asked this question, it'd be like, fuck, this would be the greatest thing. Now, like, our age is like, oh, they'd probably get arthritis.
When you're 10, every superpower, it's like, you tell a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old probably, 13-year-old, a superpower, it's like how many steps before it's naked ladies. Like, invisibility is a straight shot to naked ladies.
That's exactly right. I mean, in the end, that's right. It's like, okay, how can I use this superpower to get banged as much as possible?
Well, they're not getting banged. They just want to see naked ladies.
It's essentially
Come on,
Zap.
Joel, they're 13.
They don't even know what banged is. What am I doing? The lady who regrew the finger, did you hear about that?
The lady that regrew
the finger.
Hopefully she regrew it the same place.
Look it up on CNN. The lady, like, a door slammed on her finger, chopped off like this much of her finger, went to her doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, this is really bad, we're going to have to amputate more. And she's like, no, fuck you. I'm not doing that. And she went and did her own research.
There's a picture.
There's a picture.
The article, and it's like above the fold. It's the first fucking thing you see.
It's right there. It's right there, right? And so they have a picture. That was that picture that you're looking at. On the left, that is the finger that she regrew. Now on the right, that is the end of her finger that was chopped off that she was able to keep. Now, I don't know why you keep it.
Is that powder they have now?
It's the powder.
Yeah.
It's the powder, right?
I've heard about that before.
It's
some kind of powder they put on wounds like that.
Cocaine.
I think it's like stem cells and stuff, right?
It's got to be stem cells, right? It's got to be something like that. And if you're the stem cell research people, the answer to the problem is just remarket yourself. Just don't call it stem cell. Just call it amazing powder. Don't tell everyone where it's from. Keep it on the down low. Just be like amazing regrow powder.
Stem cells is like a lost brand, kind of, at this point?
Well, you don't want to get into trouble with people. You want to get in trouble with people. Just keep it on the down low. You
also,
don't ask where it comes from.
Do it like grassroots, like sell it at state fairs and shit. Like sell it next to the like the solid water, like the Techni Ice.
You put a dude on the soapbox and you put like you paint like a medical sign with like a Coke or whatever on the label. And it's like,
you know what the most crazy part about this is? I just got to the bottom of this article. This person paid $1,600 for 7 weeks worth of treatment to regrow a finger.
How much?
$1,600. $1,600
to get your finger back.
That's awesome.
Where is she?
That's a great investment.
Where is she?
Blah blah blah. I guess this happened in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's in the United States.
America?
Yeah.
So, okay, if we have powder that can regrow stuff,
I'm pretty sure I
we've
paid
got to be on the
$1,600 just sitting here to have health care while we're doing this podcast.
What would happen if you dumped that powder in the Hadron Collider?
We should do a test. Let's cut part of Joel's finger off and see if we can get some powder. Let's see how long it takes to get.
Let's see how much it costs.
I'll throw in $500 or $600.
In this office, it would probably get snorted before. We have to cut that joke.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
I don't even know what that means.
We'd probably give it to our children slave labor that we have in the back.
While we're talking on our cell phones in our cars. Teaching 13-year-olds
how can we get some of this powder? We should get some of this powder.
Okay.
With it.
Yeah, let's just get it. Is it recognized by the AMA, this powder?
Probably not. They don't say.
Is it stem cells or is it like a ground-up meteor that they found? What is the powder?
What is the powder?
It's the collected sneezes of the Hadron Collider.
Don't ask where the powder comes from. Don't just appreciate the powder.
This story is not done yet either, because what happens if they revisit this woman in like 3 years and that finger is like 10 feet long and has
exactly
40 knuckles?
Yeah, like if
it's an alien.
I guess they
wrap around you like a cobra.
It's funny you mentioned they should rebrand themselves. In this article, they call it regenerative medicine.
There it is! Why are you still laughing about that?
We lost those guys.
That lady's finger is so gross now. It's 10 feet long, dude. And all the knuckles? Oh, I can't get it out of my head.
I guess the product...
And everyone would be like, oh, yeah, you're that lady who...
That is not sexy.
She cracks her knuckles like a rope. Like when you a pole, you like whip the rope.
Her finger's like a, what is it, Ivy and Soul Calibur?
Oh, like this
the segmented sword whip.
I guess the product is called Matristem, and it's made by a company called Acell.
Okay, see, they need to drop the stem and drop the cell. They need to drop those two key those firecracker words out of the title.
Their slogan is healing through regenerative medicine.
They should replace it with Miraca.
Don't change brands. You never know what's going to happen with a brand. Do you remember There was that diet pill in the 80s called AIDS.
It was chocolate.
It was a chocolate square that you would eat.
I remember that.
It was called AIDS.
And like a week later.
And if you watch all the commercials, like, I wanted to lose 20 pounds. I couldn't find a way until I got AIDS. Until I found AIDS.
It was like a week later that all of a sudden on the nightly news was like, now there's this new horrible disease.
I lost 20 pounds with AIDS.
Thanks, AIDS. Thanks, AIDS.
Oh, man. Yeah, AYDS.
AYDS, that's it.
You should watch some of those commercials, guys. They're really fun.
They are unintentionally horrifying.
It's like the South Park episode with Jared from Subway, where he wants to give everyone in the U.S. AIDS to help them lose weight.
Oh, yeah.
But he means AIDS like assistance. Very similar thing.
You think that guy's still working the Subway thing?
I think I just saw him in a commercial the other day. A new one.
I think so, too. Boy, I mean...
I just got creepy
How much
face.
money has that guy made?
Jared?
I don't know.
A lot, probably.
I just wonder, like, do the people who see him in the commercials now, do they know why he's the spokesman?
Oh, right. Good
That's
question.
a good point.
Does he explain?
Because they never show the picture.
They done with that
anymore.
You
never see the picture anymore.
I don't think I've seen that in a long time either. Yeah.
He's just some dude now.
He's just Jared from Subway.
Can I tell you something that I do? You guys have seen. Sometimes I get on health kicks. Like, this is when I'm going to turn everything around. Like today, I bought fruit. Jeff?
2 days in a row, you bought fruit for the office.
I have. And then it's always like this binge thing where I go into the grocery store and I buy all this healthy stuff and it's going down the thing. And it's always some girl checking me out. And it's clear. It's like fish, chicken, broccoli, all this stuff. She goes, wow, eating healthy, huh? You getting on a health kick? And it's like, I'm a big slob going through there. And I always feel like...
She's like, obviously you need to lose weight.
Obviously I need to lose weight. Obviously this is going to last about a week. You know, and she knows. She's like, you almost hear her rolling her eyes. And I always say... actually, I've been on it for about a year now. I used to weigh 580 pounds, and I'm down to this level. She's like, are you kidding me? You look amazing. So I go from, like, slob to, like, awesome story.
Guy.
Yeah, you really turn that around. It's like...
You're really partway through the process.
You're determined? You're together?
By the way, your health kick, I'd like to point out, you showed up at the office with fruit and bacon today.
That's true. And, dude, jalapenos the size of my fist.
Those things were huge.
Yeah, they're amazing. It's like a meal.
Which, again, ticks me off because you don't know what you're getting from a jalapeno.
That's part of the fun, though, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah,
but it's a gamble. You never know.
I guess so.
A jalapeno, in terms of heat, is both the lamest pepper and the most excruciatingly painful pepper I've ever eaten in my life.
This is how we know the jalapeno is a female.
And
I'm going to get in trouble for that
one. By the way, speaking of hot peppers, I bought some boot Holokia peppers the other day. I have them at my house.
How do you buy them?
They sold them at Central Market.
These are also known as the ghost chili.
Do they have warnings on them?
Yeah. They do.
I love that
they're dried, but they're still as hot.
We should get that chart. That chart.
The Scoville?
Yeah, and the ones that are like the top 10 or top 9 or like
that's
illegal.
What he's talking about.
This one, what is it, 1 million Scoville?
I think it's number 1.
It's number 1, yeah.
Who? What?
Jalapenos like 8,000
and you're
Scoville.
Going to eat that?
No, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just sitting there in a package at my house. It's waiting for me to get way too drunk one night and make a mistake.
Terrible idea.
So when they sell it, is it already in a package? You don't just like have it out?
No, it's in a package.
Okay.
You can't touch it with your bare skin.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned
about. We should
about.
put some of that powder on it.
And I was like, it's dried, and I thought, I wonder if it's still as hot. And I was reading about it online, and it's still just as hot. And a lot of the videos of people eating it on YouTube, they're eating the dried ones. Like the kid that we watched not too long ago.
I cannot find that video of that kid. God, that kid looked like he was going to lose.
Like he was eating a dried one.
He looked like he was going insane.
That's the one where there's like a girl laughing.
You have to find that. You have to find that
video.
They're
laughing at him, and he's like,
yeah.
You have to find that video. Now,
I gotta see it.
It's awesome.
I saw it.
If you can find it, I would love to see it.
Hey, have you guys been playing any multiplayer Reach? Huh?
I've been playing tons. I have not even thought about picking up Dead Rising 2 and Civ 5. Gus, I mean, you and I were huge Civilization fans.
I love Civilization.
I've moved to the Xbox though. All of my gaming.
And it's only PC. If it was Mac, I would be playing it right now.
You know, I've been playing a lot of Reach multiplayer, and I've also been trying to play through doing solo campaign on Legendary, and that is fucking tough.
It is hard.
It is. I think I'm on Long Night of Solace where I'm boarding the Covenant Cruiser right now.
I hear other people talk about it and they're like, oh yeah, it took me 5 hours. I get angry hearing about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it.
I think it took me 5 hours to do the first level.
Have you gone through it on Legendary, Bernie?
I had a weird save game thing going on. I got through level 3, but then I had to stop because the weekly challenge that week was to finish the campaign on Heroic, which would have worked had I finished the campaign on Legendary in that week, but I knew I wasn't going to do it. So I had to stop and start over on Heroic.
Okay,
and
it's Heroic or above.
No, it wiped all my levels.
Oh, my God.
It used to be a thing where, like, when you finished a level on Legendary, and I go back and forth on a memory stick between a couple of different Xboxes, so I might have just screwed up the way I saved it.
That's why I don't do that. It's just I'm always turned around on the save.
That's rough.
It's a perfect legitimate strategy, by the way. If you're playing in Legendary and there's a whole horde of like Covenant or whatever, you can run around them.
Oh yeah, I've done that so many times. I get in a vehicle and just go right by.
That's right.
You know what you can't run around though?
Totally legitimate.
Fucking hunters.
I ran around 2 hunters.
Did you?
In Tip of the Spear, the ones at the last artillery gun.
Oh yeah, you can get around those guys.
Yeah, I just kited them for like 15 minutes, and the dropship eventually comes.
Can't get around the ones in Pillar of Autumn. Those guys, they will not open that door until you kill those things.
The main problem I have is like I always feel like I'm running out of ammo or weapons.
Well, that's legendary.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
You know what's?
Yeah, I'll be like, what's left? This fucking plasma pistol. Okay, I'll make it work somehow.
Yeah, and I just.
You know what's fucking awesome about that game? Commendations.
Yes,
they are so addictive.
Yeah.
They are so fantastic.
Commendations also really helped to build out the amount of CR you get from playing campaign. So I don't feel necessarily like I'm falling behind by playing campaign instead of matchmaking. Although I feel like you do get more in matchmaking anyway.
I think actually you do get more in campaign.
I got most of my CR playing campain.
Maybe not minute for minute.
Yeah, minute
playtime.
for minute.
Yeah.
I have a Onyx commendation from campaign actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they went that high.
I don't know what's after that, like, because it has a progress bar.
What did you get for Onyx?
Yeah, I think that one thing actually, from what I can tell, is once you get to Onyx, you stop getting CR for doing that thing.
I think you mentioned what commendation did you get Onyx?
Killing enemies with a heavy weapon. I don't know what it's called, but yeah,
he found a place where he could grind something.
Yeah, I wanted to see. I was trying to find. We need to unlock helmets for characters for Red vs. Blue.
Yeah.
So I was looking for ways to find places to get CR so that we can unlock like marks. It's actually a problem for Red vs. Blue production.
Yeah. And he showed it to me and said, look at this place I found to get all the CRs. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. And Jeff makes videos that show you how to go do cool stuff in video games, but we made the decision, let's not put
I wouldn't put it out. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's for very specific needs.
I mean, it's just
there's a lot. I mean, you probably know this better than I do, but it's like some of the things like the extra weapon boxes and stuff that are in places. That's crazy. I mean, there's so much in that game.
Oh, I just put a video out about that.
Yeah.
Hidden ammo cache on Pillar of Autumn.
Your Onyx commendation is splash damage.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
You're at Onyx on that one.
Okay. That's another cool thing.
I looked you up on Bungie.net.
That's another cool thing about that game. Fucking BNet updates instantly.
If we could control the data flow with like the national budget as well as Bungie controls the data flow with like statistics on Reach and Halo 3 and Halo 2, I mean, we would have no problems.
It's true.
I mean, it's just like the amount that they can control and you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I play Halo with BNet up on my laptop next to me, so that as soon as the matchmaking round is over, I can switch over to BNet and see how many more CR I need to get to the next level.
I mean, it's like
you
had that level of accountability.
I'm more Officer 3, I think.
You barely made it. You got a long way to go.
We should put Bungie in charge of the national budget.
Well, they do have 7 steps to taking over the world. So
there we go.
That might be one of them.
And one of the statistics apparently is
they got the shit down.
I've seen their new office. We don't want them in charge of the budget. Keep them out of that. Keep them away from that. That place is amazing. And we'd end up with city halls that have, fully automated turrets and robot butlers.
Well,
one thing I'd say is that I'm always amazed at how balanced every level of the campaign difficulty always is. Like, Legendary is excruciatingly difficult, but it doesn't feel like bullshit.
It's fair. It
doesn't feel like
right? Like, for instance, if you played Call of Duty World at War on Veteran, that game just fucking cheats.
I mean, it's like it like the thing about the raining of grenades, where it's just like there's no people around me to throw.
They will spawn grenades. They'll just spawn them next to you. I hung out in a bunker in that game, inside of a fucking metal bunker, with looking at the door, and grenades were spawning behind me.
And they know where to throw. I mean, they literally like all of a sudden it appears in your pocket.
Yeah,
like, how did they get in my pocket?
It's World at War that did that?
Yeah, it was World at War that did that to me.
Rough. It was hard.
It beat me to death. I gave up.
The one issue I have with Legendary difficulty is sticking an elite with a plasma does not kill them.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like you have to stick them, then you have to go in and melee one another time.
Those golden elites are fucking assholes about that.
I mean, that's the cool thing about Reach is how bad. I'm so happy that elites are back as
they're terrifying.
enemies in the game. Yeah. Way more. There's something about the elites that are way more terrifying than the brutes.
Feels like Halo 1 again, right?
Yeah. It's excellent change to go back to that.
Yeah, I guess there's only a couple of brutes you run into in campaign. I'm trying to think back about it.
Yeah, it's on the when you're evacuating those people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun level.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What do you guys like to play in matchmaking?
I'll tell you, I got to be honest. You know what I don't? The only level that I don't like is hemorrhage. And I feel like
get the fuck out.
Because I feel like that level is basically all vehicles. Whoever gets the edge on vehicles, that is the end of the game.
Man.
Once someone and the game's decided, to me, a lot of the games I've played, it's decided within the first 45 seconds. It's basically whatever tank gets the edge over the other tank, that's it, you've won.
If you can sprint, though, you can catch a vehicle and board it.
I think hemorrhage is a great level, but I will say I played big team SWAT on hemorrhage the other day, and that sucked because it was like spawn dead,
very
spawn
big.
dead,
it's very
spawn dead,
yeah.
spawn dead.
I'm telling you that level.
I was never very good at SWAT in Halo 3, but I feel like I've really got the hang of it now.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I really like playing SWAT now.
I'm really getting into it.
And I can't tell you why. I hated the battle rifle in Halo 2 and Halo 3. And Halo 2 made a switch to the battle rifle.
I loved it.
They went to the battle rifle, and I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
The DMR is perfect.
I love the DMR.
Couldn't use the battle rifle. 6 years I tried to use that.
Same here.
And I can use the DMR.
So
Dude,
weird.
DMR's the only weapon in the game for me.
Really?
That's all I want. Yeah, the DMR's fantastic.
I wish that it had more ammo capacity. Like it has
Yeah.
60. I was like, ugh, I wish I just had a few extra.
And rockets. Extra ammo, rockets, long-range scope.
Do you guys play a lot of Invasion?
No. I actually play custom games with my kid on Invasion with just the two of us playing. He likes Invasion.
I don't understand.
I like Headhunter still.
I don't understand why Headhunter's not more popular.
I know.
I love that game. I don't understand
Team
it.
Headhunter, big Team Headhunter is awesome.
Yeah, because
you always
end up with
everywhere.
that pool of skulls. It's just moving around between the bases.
It's great. We played on Paradiso, and the other team was all they decided they were all going to be snipers. They all went to the top of the mountain, and so it was literally just this giant pool of skulls floating around, and the other team. It was great. It was a blast.
Nice.
It is awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
The crazy thing is now is that you can play all night, and you won't get a lot. I played Neutral Bomb the other day. I hadn't played that. It just never came up. There's so many game types.
There's so many game types with so many different combinations.
What's BTB?
Big Team Battle.
Big Team Battle. Okay.
I had something weird happen to me 2 or 3 days after Reach came out, where I was just in matchmaking playing, I think, just Team Slayer, and one of the people, I was playing by myself and, getting matched up with random people. One of the people on the opposing team was someone on my friends list. We just so happened to end up getting matched up together.
I've never had that happen before.
I've never had that happen. And it was right after the game launched. I can't imagine what the fucking odds are.
I've had that happen a couple times, actually, which is really weird. And another weird thing is I remember I have all these memories going back to Halo 2 and Halo 3 with people that you just kind of see here and there. And now it's I'm seeing them again.
Yeah.
I don't know what... It's great. It's great. I'm not sure what the logic is of how it matches people, but I love it.
Have you guys had the pleasure of playing Rally yet? That's another awesome game type.
No, I've seen it, but it's always voted.
You should play it sometime.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I played it. It's cool.
It's a ton. You're not going to get a ton of CR for it, but it's so much fun to play. And nobody wants to play it.
I spent 8 hours on Sunday building a custom map.
Did you really?
It was the most fun I've had. Yeah, it's. I don't want anyone else to play it though because they're going to get angry at me. But I think it was a blast making it, man. It's great.
I think that voting for the matches and the maps is so much better than vetoing.
Yeah.
That system's really great, and it feels like it really cuts down the load time.
Again, Bungie should be in charge of the national elections.
That'll go away.
Speaking of load times, if you haven't installed Reach to your drive or a flash drive, you should totally do that.
Absolutely.
It loads so much faster once you install it to hard drive.
I do like the idea of being able to vote none of the above in November.
Yeah, right?
That would be awesome.
That would, yeah.
Also, a whole new list.
While we're having a Reach Love Fest, also matchmaking Firefight is awesome.
I have played a lot of that simply because I was on this kick where I was going to do every single daily challenge,
right,
and every single weekly challenge, and I made myself stop because I thought I got to break the streak, otherwise I'll just keep going forever.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really touched Firefight matchmaking yet, but
the cool thing about Firefight matchmaking is it's just one set of 5 rounds or whatever, and then it's over. So it's 7 minutes of Firefight, and then you're done.
I thought you had to play through the whole
thing. No. If you play,
I'll start playing that.
No, it's really fun.
Oh, okay.
So you just get that Firefight experience.
I feel like I've had a giant experience with Reach so far, and I haven't even played Firefight.
Really?
I mean,
yeah. The game is fucking massive.
We usually have a hybrid where you play Firefight, but while you're playing Firefight, you're building up some kind of thing, and the last round is you fight the other people in Firefight.
Huh.
You fight the other Spartans.
Or you could have a competitive Firefight where you're each defending, kind of like Warlords.
Well, they are
defending your own little territory.
They are going to have versus. There was that firefight, aren't they?
Right, they're going to add that. Oh, that's
title
right.
update.
There was that great twist, which I guess is a thing, but in Splinter Cell, that great twist in Splinter Cell.
Oh wait, don't! I haven't played it.
You talking about Conviction?
You know what I'm talking. I guess I can't talk.
You talking about co-op? Yeah,
I can't talk about it.
Gotta play
but that would be a great thing for those who know what I'm talking about. That'd be a great thing to apply.
Best twist I've ever seen in a video game. I think.
That'd be a great thing to apply.
Have you played Safe Havens yet?
Yes, that's a zombie mode, right?
It's an infection game type, but it has little King of the Hill areas, essentially. They spawn, and you can't be killed as a survivor while you're in that area.
Oh, and then they change.
But they go away.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome.
I love that.
And you gotta run to the next one.
Every time I play it, the zombies don't understand, and they're all coming up and trying to kill me. It's like, dead,
because they can't see. They can't see.
They're trying to Darth Maul.
They see it, but they don't understand, usually.
Maybe they're trying to time it.
It's always a learning curve, yeah.
No, there's a big timer on top of it. You can see it, counting down.
It would be kind of fun if the zombies couldn't see it. That would be interesting, right?
And all of a sudden the survivors start moving.
Yeah, like you don't know.
I am just a chicken when it comes to infection, because all of the survivors like to go in one area in a corner and just shoot stuff as it approaches. I stay away from that group. I go off in a corner somewhere by myself and don't shoot anything, which is stupid because I don't get any points. But I survive.
What's the goal?
Because you want to fucking live, dude.
Last man standing.
But if you're last man standing, don't you start as a zombie?
That was something I didn't understand about Halo when I first started playing. It wasn't like the plus minus kill ratio or I lived the longest. It's no, how many people did you kill?
Right.
That's what it's about. It's like you got to go out. But no, again, if you're playing Infection, the name of the game should be I got to live last.
Last man standing should be an achievement, it seems like.
It should be.
You get a commendation. Oh, not a commendation. You get an award for it.
Yeah.
Whatever that's worth. And then those add up to Jack of all trades, which is a commendation.
So what is Jack of all trades? Just getting medals?
Yeah, anytime you get a medal, that counts as one to Jack of all trades. I don't know why I wasn't
able to figure that out on my own.
I had to do a Google search to figure it out.
Oh, shit. Sorry, we had a spill. I'll be right back.
That's all right.
Where's the paper towel? Should we cut for a second?
So, Gus.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. It was good. It was going good until, people spilled coffee in my new office.
In your brand new carpet in your brand new office.
Yeah. What are you going to
do? Go upstairs and spill coffee in Joel's office.
I'll just take it.
Eye for an eye.
I'll just play the dump game where we take dumps upstairs at their toilet instead of ours. We stink up the upstairs instead of the downstairs.
That sounds like a great idea.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. We're good.
Are you scheming?
Yeah.
No.
We're totally not scheming at all. Hey, did you see a couple days ago on the site, Elnea had a journal that talked about how I guess the Canadian Supreme Court has struck down their prostitution laws.
What?
What are their prostitution laws?
I guess so. Essentially, now prostitution has been decriminalized in Canada.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Canada. It's like they got the different regions and different laws.
So marijuana and prostitution are decriminalized in Canada.
I'm sorry, it was not the Toronto Supreme Court. It was not the Canada Supreme Court. It was a Toronto judge who struck down the laws.
Okay, so a judge in Toronto has made a decree for the whole nation? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess it was a Superior Court judge and struck it down.
Has decriminalized...
That judge must have been horny.
Decriminalized prostitution and marijuana? Or
just prostitution.
Just prostitution.
But marijuana is largely decriminalized in Canada.
That's the thing. It's just like don't ask, don't tell or whatever, or like they don't care.
I take it back. The ruling is only binding in Ontario.
Okay, see? Very confusing.
Yeah.
And how much are tickets to Ontario? Did you guys know that, I think it was in 2001, Portugal turned off all their drug laws, essentially. They just repealed all their drug laws.
Did you say 2001?
2001. And it's had absolutely no negative repercussions on their society at all.
Weird.
It's interesting.
Well,
what is this Prop 19 in California? Are they voting to make marijuana illegal in California?
Are they?
Yeah, apparently there's a vote coming up in the next few months where if Prop 19 passes, marijuana will be legal in the state of California.
I would think that once the state government runs out of money, they're no longer allowed to pass any laws.
Yeah, Prop 19 legalizes...
They've deemed that they're not worthy.
Various marijuana-related activities, allows local government to regulate these activities, permits local governments to impose and collect marijuana-related fees and taxes, and authorizes various criminal and civil penalties. I don't know. Weird.
So it's legalization, in other words.
Essentially legalization. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Do you get a sense that it's going to pass?
How would I know? What, am I doing a poll? Jeff, do you think it'll pass?
I hope so.
I don't think it's. I don't think
I'm going to be opening up the Rooster Teeth LA.
I have no opinion on this, but I get the feeling it's not going to pass.
Yeah. It seems like a tough pass.
California, I was really surprised when they repealed gay marriage. Like, that was a referendum. The citizens of the state voted to went out of their way to take away the right to gay marriage, which they had, and they took it away.
Right.
That surprised me. So
who
knows?
That's
Thanks
the
a lot,
thing.
assholes.
That's the thing. I mean, when you look at when you look at population, it's often, I don't know.
The latest poll I have access to here says that 49% of those polls said they would vote in favor of the proposition, 42% would vote no, and 9% are undecided.
That's a key 9%.
I find that people that would vote for more stringent laws are also more likely to vote. I mean, there's a joke here that marijuana, people want to make marijuana legal, probably aren't going to show up and line up to vote. But it's just
actually
the wrong
Simpsons
day.
episode.
Of course.
All about that, yeah.
Oh, really? So I really do think that people who want more stringent laws, they tend to vote more.
I totally agree with that.
They will be much more represented on
You're talking
election day.
about old people.
I'm talking about old people. I'm talking about people who don't want stuff to change. Yes, I am. And California has a lot of old people. California has a lot of places that are not Los Angeles.
That's true.
Or San Diego,
Yeah.
or San Francisco. There's a lot of people in that state that we don't hear about.
It's sort of a mini version of what goes on in the nation in general. I think it's the same idea.
Sure, like New York is that way too.
Right.
You're talking about the country as a whole, but like even the states we don't associate as being
right. You think about New York, you think about the city, you think about Manhattan, you think about all those people,
and
you think there's more people there than there are in the rest of the state, and no.
And that is a hillbilly state outside of New York City.
Well, that's the thing. Every state is a hillbilly.
Listen,
every state is a hillbilly.
I'm from
state.
Alabama. All right, I know these people.
Did you see the video?
I'm one of them. But my ex-wife's from upstate New York, and that is as way more like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be insulting. Way more
bring it. Come on,
racist and hillbilly than my experience growing up in Alabama.
Take it easy.
Really? Wow.
I spent a ton of time in upstate
How can
New York.
you make a judgment about a group of people and then throw out the term racist? I mean, you're saying, this group of people, they're so terrible, they make judgments about other groups of people.
Because I'm an American. That's what we do.
That's what we're about, man.
Those people are assholes because they're all so prejudicial.
I shouldn't even say this on the podcast because I'm very protective of it. But great zombie city, Buffalo, New York. I read a thing the other day. They use their whole infrastructure comes from hydroelectric power from Niagara Falls, essentially.
Oh, nice.
And from the rivers up there. That they would be fine. They wouldn't need anything. Totally self-sustaining.
Did you know?
Unless the zombies were Russian and they did a tactical strike.
No industry or commerce in any way. They have power.
Getting power from Niagara Falls to Buffalo is the big reason that we use alternating current as transmission lines instead of direct current in the United States.
What?
Because I guess at the time they were implementing this hydroelectric power, they couldn't transmit it over long distances using DC because the lines would get too hot and melt. So they had to use alternating current to be able to get power to Buffalo. And now, as a result, legacy, we use AC still to this day.
How does Gus know that?
Effing Buffalo.
How do I know about the guy who got zapped by the particle accelerator? But Monty doesn't know that the mailman will take mail from your mailbox and deliver it to
What
other
does he
people.
think the fucking flag is for?
We have a new hobby, is finding out what the younger guys in our company don't know. I think if you pulled Gavin and Monty and Brandon, and I'm guessing Carrie, I don't talk.
Carrie's quiet enough that
yeah, he doesn't speak. And
his
Jack,
mouth shut.
if you put all the stuff that they don't know together, they collectively don't know everything. Like everything you could possibly know.
Collectively, they're an infant.
You know the Tower of Babel? They're like the whole. They're like that. They took the rocks out to make the Tower of Babel. And I'd have to explain this joke to them because they won't know what that is. They're the pit that was used to make the material to build the Tower of Babel. Brandon didn't know what a vice is. He'd never heard about. We said we had this workbench.
Shopback was.
He didn't know what a shopback was. Brandon didn't know that bread has calories in it. He thought you could eat all the bread you want because he had started this Brandon 2.2.
Was he on an all bread diet?
Yeah, he was. I'm like, why are you dying? You're eating bread. He goes, yeah, I'm eating bread. I'm eating tons of bread. I go, what? That's terrible. You're eating bread. I go, that's one of the worst things you can eat. He goes, why? It's just bread. I go, look it up. I go, it's tons of calories.
There's information printed on the fucking package.
This is known to the state of California to kill people if you eat it.
Oh, that's awesome.
In fact, we had to get we were shooting a short for Immersion the other day. By the way, we're shooting more Immersion shorts. People have been asking about that. And I had to iron my lab coat, and I wanted to get it really crisp. And Gus, if I'm going to iron something and I want to get really crisp and stay not wrinkled, is there something I could spray on it?
Yes.
What is that called?
Starch?
No, not a clue. Brandon had never heard of it before and didn't know what starch was.
That's how we were assholes because he didn't know what starch was.
We're now to the point where it's like, if I'm going to ask him to get something and I think he might not know what it is because he's just never experienced it in life, I say, hey, Brandon, I question him, hey, what's that stuff you spray on clothes when you're ironing them? And he goes, I don't know, water.
Water.
The other day, Brandon came, you and I were talking, and he goes, hey, Bernie, next time you're out, can you get me one of those things that goes in a hole that's behind the hole? I need to do a thing, and I need the thing from the hole.
Did he really say that?
Yeah. And Bernie and I look at each other.
The hole behind the hole.
Yeah. See if you can figure out what he's talking about.
A butt plug?
No.
And
See if
you can figure it out.
He goes, I need a hole because I need a thing that goes in the hole because I want to screw it.
That's exactly what he
said.
said.
A wall anchor?
Yes.
A wall anchor. That's
okay.
exactly
He
it.
meant a
Good
wall
job,
anchor.
Gus.
Congratulations, you're not retarded.
Show.
Yeah, it is.
I definitely thought you guys
It's
were
like
getting sexual.
The secret word is wall anchor.
Which animals have tails?
Oh, man.
And Brandon, listen, I don't want to give the impression that Brandon is dumb. Brandon is an awesomely smart, very diligent, hardworking person. He just hasn't run into so you forget that we're these old fucks who have like been beaten down by life and we've had to experience and deal with all this shit. And he just hasn't had to go through that yet.
Yeah.
This is like the time I went grocery shopping with Ben, and I asked him to go get a lemon, and he didn't know what a lemon was.
You know what color a lemon was? Did he come back with a lime?
He's like, yeah. But we had a conversation. I'm like, it's a fucking lemon. And he's like, what does it look like? I was like,
Is there going to be
Are there not lemons in ink? Well, how does that? I don't even know.
It's a lemon.
If someone asked me, I mean, have they not heard of? Are there no lemon trees up there? If someone said to me, I don't know what a lemon is, I wouldn't know how to even go.
Listen, if they said to you, we want tea and biscuits, could you think you could figure it out?
Yes.
You wouldn't go, what is a bit? You wouldn't come back with dog biscuits.
If I said to you, do you know what a lemon is? And someone said no, okay, then I think, okay, they just want to fight or something. They're just trying to like.
Just trying to egg you on, provoke you.
Something else is happening.
kind of like that night we asked you to order pizza for the office because we were working late, and you ordered a medium fucking pizza for 9 people. Remember
What
that?
are you talking about?
I don't know,
What are
Bernie
you
remembers
fucking
that.
talking
Brandon
about?
ate all the crust because he was on a diet.
You ordered a medium pizza and breadsticks for fucking 9 people.
What are you
You
talking
did.
I
about?
remember it was
You
at the
did.
old office. I think we were working on
I have
We were
never.
working on
reconstruction.
We were working on recreation.
Recreation? Yeah.
You don't remember this?
No.
You ordered
recreation
one
DVD.
medium pizza and breadsticks, and we were like, that's it.
This is one of those conversations that we have about like with people in the office or something.
Swear to
doing
God,
something.
you did.
It's late at night. We're all working late, and like people are like, "You leave that fucking ass up." Medium pizza. God damn it! So I'm surprised you didn't hear about it. It's probably one of these muttering things like people.
I have
in the
no
sound closet.
recollection
We were
of
like-
a time
we
where
had the
pizza was
conversation, we were like-
ordered,
we were like,
where pizza
clearly-
was sent to the office. There was
We
one
were like,
pizza.
Joel must have done this so he never had to order pizza
Yeah, we're like,
again.
clearly Joel doesn't want to ever order pizza for the company
If that's
again.
the case, it was a good move.
Yeah, and it worked.
He goes, You've never been asked to order pizza again since then.
Yeah, I can't believe you don't remember doing that. I thought you were
I
fucking with
can't
us.
imagine me ordering something from Domino's and not getting the lava cakes. That doesn't make any
was
sense.
pre-lava.
It might have predated lava cakes.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Nothing predates lava cakes.
why don't we get serious for a second, okay?
Here
We
it
don't have a sponsor on this podcast. We want to throw out a free sponsorship to the Domino's lava cakes. I don't know who the guy at Domino's that came up with that, but this guy like needs a statue in front of the building.
Can I add on to that?
Please.
If that doesn't work out for us, I would like to be sponsored by the Philly cheesesteak stromboli from Double Dave's.
I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah, no, it's evil.
Double Dave's is a local place, so nobody can get that. But yeah, if I could get a lava cake delivered via Amazon Prime and then get an achievement for eating it, I would be dead in probably 2 weeks. I guess it's like
No matter
it's
what
crunchy.
temperature you have it at, also, it's phenomenal. Like, you can get it like
Unbelievable.
hot or you freeze it. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
You're gonna find out there's something in it that kills people, and they'll ban
Probably
it,
that
take it off the
regenerative
market.
powder.
It's probably
Probably stem cells.
These stem cells taste great.
it's so delicious. Mm.
Why do I have another tongue?
Seriously, though, Brandon is an idiot.
What is a stem cell? Stem cells like just it's the base like constructor for all the different cells in your body.
Right, it's like a cell that can become any other cell.
Right.
They can become.
It hasn't specialized.
It hasn't specialized. Yes.
I mean, obviously, it's somewhat of a politically sensitive topic because you know where it comes from, right? You certainly know where it comes from.
Well, can't they get a lot of different places? And one of the things is I think there's an overriding fear they're going to get it from somewhere. Like they're going to get it from unborn babies,
fetuses, right? But you can get it from skins. You can get it from skin.
You can get stem cells from skin.
You want stem cells? I'll get some stem cells right now.
Stem cells by 3 p.m.
Are you?
Well, really? there was a thing, and you probably talked about this too. Although you had your kid like with some kind of like medieval midwife shit, whatever that was.
Yeah,
Jeff.
I went to a birth center.
Yeah, well, you had a midwife, right?
Yeah, I had a midwife.
Damn, it's like
you know how much it cost? $2,000.
Yeah, but it's your
cheap
kid.
as shit. Yeah,
I mean, everything turned out great, but I have to go to a hospital with superbugs in it and stuff like that to have my kids with real doctors and not people who like trees and fucking beat a drum while your wife's in labor.
With tom-toms.
But did you have the option? Did you when you had your kids? There was some option to take umbilical cord blood. Gus, look this up.
That's right. And they can store it.
No,
they save it so like your kid can have his own like base umbilical cord blood.
Like whoever started that business, that's a genius because it's like it's going to get to the point in the future where not doing that is going to be unthinkable.
There was a bit of
like in other words, if your
that.
kid like was there?
Because I guess also in addition to that, the state of Texas was also taking every newborn's stem cells and storing them without telling the parents. On top of that,
really?
Yeah, they've been doing it for like 10 years.
What? Wow! How can they do that? That seems creepy.
I think people just found out about it.
Hey, you know what? They don't have my kids' stem cells because I went to a birthing center.
What is that about? The state is collecting people. That's creepy, dude.
I'll see if I can find it. I don't remember. I heard about it last year. Oh, here it. I guess when people found out about it. Yep, the state, and I guess now they're going to destroy all DNA samples. They took it between the years 2002 and 2005.
Did they have any? Did they say why they were taking it or anything?
I don't remember. It's kind of a long.
I guess they said that's what they said. We don't remember. It's kind of a long story.
They said the story is that they were screening all newborns for 29 different birth defects, but then they didn't destroy the DNA. They just kept it. But who knows what's going on there?
Here, see, this is why it comes around. Okay, this is back to the thing I was talking about. Umbilical cord blood is blood that remains in the placenta and in the attached umbilical cord. Brandon would understand about 5 of these words, by the way. Attached umbilical cord after childbirth. Cord blood, is obtained from the umbilical cord at the time of childbirth after the cord has been detached from the newborn. Cord blood is collected because it contains stem cells, including hematopoietic cells, which can be used to treat hematopoietic and genetic disorders. So if you have like some weird genetic disorder or something, you'll have your own stem cells stored.
Yeah, cord blood is, I think, the most popular way of collecting stem cells currently. I think. I could be wrong, though.
I would imagine that a fair amount of the population, that if they were asked and they said, do you want to donate the stem cells from your cord blood and we'll even store some of it, most people would say yes.
Absolutely.
So there's like different sources of it.
Sure, but to like have the government take it without your knowledge, that's,
Well, that's the new thing now, right? With it's just information, right? It's just this coded information, your genetic cells or whatever. That's the thing now is like we have the ability to collect all this stuff, and it's like, well, let's just all collect it, and maybe we'll come up with a use for it. Yeah,
I mean, we'll figure it out later.
It's like a lot of people. I talked to Gavin about that. A lot of people don't understand that if you're logged into Google and you're searching, why wouldn't they just keep a record of all your searches?
Right.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Why wouldn't they do that?
I think you can already do that. Like if you're signed into your Google account on YouTube, you can view your browsing history and see all the things that you've already watched while signed into that account.
Now, you say browsing history, but you mean
in YouTube, search history in YouTube, sorry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've got that at least.
Right.
Why wouldn't they keep it through Google, like what you searched for and then what you clicked on?
Again, it goes back to the thing where it's like if we were people and I just walked into Jeff's garage and took his lawnmower, theoretically he could be like, Joel stole my lawnmower. Like in the Google world, it's like, no, I didn't steal your lawnmower because you didn't say I can't take it. You didn't say I couldn't take it.
That analogy? Hey, Jeff,
I'm sorry.
You didn't follow that?
Explain to me what Joel just said and how that relates to information technology.
I think Joel's going to steal my lawnmower. That's what I got out of that.
Maybe I already have.
He may or may not get in trouble.
Let's see if I can break this down. So that's like if I went to your house, Jeff, and I said, I'm gonna steal your lawnmower.
Okay.
And then you said, you stole my lawnmower, and I said, Google.
right.
Am I doing it right?
All right, I'm appealing. I'm going to appeal. What I said was recorded. It's on audio. I'm going to appeal to the people who are listening. It made sense.
But we know they do that because AOL released all those search results a couple of years ago, remember?
And they were supposed to be anonymous.
Yeah,
I just looked. I guess if you're signing, you can go to google.com/history, and it'll show you all the searches you made.
So it's stored.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's stored.
I guess I've got today's and yesterday's searches. Can I click back further?
How?
I got my August 31st searches here. Where are my August 2nd searches? Oh, look, there they are.
I mean, people trust that Google bar. Like, I'm going to ask this thing any question I want to. And I'm not going to think about it, but it's stored. Like, all your searches.
And all of your information goes directly to the insurance company.
Can you imagine Brandon's search history? Like, how are babies made?
Like, you have, like...
It'd be like that PSA, what Empire?
How does eat food?
How does eat food?
Listen, once again, Brandon's not stupid.
No.
We just keep running into things that Brandon, for whatever reason, doesn't know about. Now, Brandon has to be on the podcast next week. He has to.
The search history is insane. I tried to find the oldest one I could. September 18th, 2007.
No way.
Which might be when we started this Google account. I mean, that's fucking old. That's a long history.
Is there a way to turn that off?
I don't know.
There's got to be in the
I see you can remove items. So I guess there's got to be a way to disable it.
I'm surprised it hasn't come up in court yet. I'm sure maybe it has. Search history of whatever hasn't come up in court. Not our court, Joel.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like we have to go find a checkbox. We have to appeal to Google to not do. I'm slamming the table. I'm passionate. You have to appeal to Google and find a check. You have to be proactive and make it happen. It's not like Google has to ask you.
Right. Yes, they're doing it. Like Facebook.
So Google is taking our lawnmower.
Bernie, my grass is long, and Google
is taking our lawnmower.
It's like Facebook's policy now is apparently, hey, check your privacy settings every couple of weeks because we're going to just be changing stuff at random.
No.
Yeah, we even made a comic about that a while back because,
God.
That was my subtle comic plug.
I mean,
it's just like, and now it's like credit card. It's like Congress has to take actions to like regulate how credit card statements are. It's going to be like, it's eventually going to have to be the same thing with like online policies, where it's just like,
can I tell you something?
Oh my God, this is fucking scary.
Go for it.
So like I'm looking at searches here, and it's not just my searches, by the way. It's any of you who are logged into YouTube, using our account. It's saving your searches. I see that a few days ago, someone searched for Boxy, viewed a video result, paused for at least 3 seconds with no click. It has like detailed information about what you did when you clicked on these pages.
That was probably me. I was showing one of the guys here who Boxy was. They hadn't heard of Boxy. Mm-hmm. She was like a 4chan internet meme that just kind of took off.
Yeah, but it's fucked up that it tells you that you paused for that length of time and that you didn't click, I guess, on the ad or whatever else was on there.
Very interesting. You know what spurned that is that you sent that hilarious Google alert that came from 4chan. We have Google alerts, like if somebody mentions Rooster Teeth, it shows up. Like,
well, I didn't see that. What was it?
It was from 4chan, and it said, I really like the ending of Revelation. Church had his happy ending, and if you haven't seen Revelation, I won't spoil it for you, the end of Red vs. Blue, and this happened, and this happened. I really liked it. For a bunch of Mac fags, those guys at Rooster Teeth are actually okay.
Thanks, 4chan.
Thank you very much, 4chan. Then we will take our Mac fag compliment. We will run with it.
So we should probably start wrapping things up here. I know we got a lot going on here.
Symbol is a fruit.
He was just talking about stuff about regulating the way the credit card statements appear.
Uh-huh.
I want to say right now, I hate when stuff we all know is wrong, and there's just jackasses in the world that just do it. They're just going to do something the wrong way because they can, and because no one has explicitly said, you cannot do this.
Like guys who light themselves on fire.
No. I'm talking for gain, for personal gain, not for being a moron. The people who send solicitations that look like invoices or bills, those people should die. Those people should die.
I think we got one of those this morning at our mailbox here.
And it says real small, this is not a bill, this is a solicitation,
right.
But it looks like a frickin' bill. Or whether it looks like it comes from the government.
Yeah, I get one. Like now that I'm a new homeowner, I get one that say, "We'll file your file your homestead exemption. Here's the form.
Yep.
Send us $40." Like, you don't have to fucking do this.
You know what else you're gonna start getting too? Like notifications that make it seem you have to paint your street number on your fucking.
I've gotten those.
Yeah,
and it's
on your curb.
Bullshit.
And that they'll do it for $20. Otherwise, you'll go to jail.
I've gotten those. I don't even have a curb in front of my house. I'm like, I know this is fake.
And if you did, I'm sure it would have been destroyed by now.
Yeah.
How's all your house stuff going? You got your plumbing all fixed?
Yeah, it took the replacing my sewer pipe was a half-day job. They said, we'll go in, we'll do this. The city will come out, take a look at it, it'll be fine.
Well, you knew, yeah.
15 days.
Whoa!
That's not bad.
It took 15 days.
So multiple of 15 on the original estimate. That's not bad.
Multiple of 30.
Multiple of 30.
The best was that it took them an hour to dig the hole the size of like a fucking meteor hit in your front yard, and it was there for half a month.
Yeah, it was there for 15 days. It was like a giant pile of dirt next to it.
And then we had a monsoon. You had like a swimming pool in your front yard for a long time. I would drive by your house all the time and just laugh and laugh and laugh. I go out of my way to drive by your house so that I could see that hole.
It sucked. But awesome. There's nothing going on currently. Knock on wood or something. The only thing that I haven't replaced, I think, at this point is the chimney. So I'm waiting for that to fall.
Wow, come on, dude! Don't say that.
Your
phone's about to ring.
It's gonna fall on my fucking roof.
So maybe
it'll kill me while I'm asleep. Save me the fucking misery.
The 15 days. How many of the 15 days would you say they worked? Were they out there solid?
One. I mean, it wasn't the plumber's fault. He kept trying to get the city to come out and close the permit.
It's like dealing with the Borg, right? Where you can't pinpoint it down to like one guy or blame one guy. Yeah. It's always just this or it's that or it's some process or whatever, that's got to be the most frustrating thing.
The permit guy won't come out today because it's cloudy.
It's like the podcast. Whoever's not there, it's their fault.
Yeah.
And they did something stupid.
So just having to wait.
How many permits did you have to end up getting to do that? Which, by the way, typically requires no permit whatsoever.
That should require one.
I think
I took 4.
Dear Lord. And why was it 4?
1, I had to close an old permit that was still open. 2, the actual permit I needed. 3, a special permit to connect the new pipe to the old pipe. Because 4, my pipe ran under my neighbor's fence.
Okay, this is why I don't want to buy a house.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I don't want to deal with forms.
Don't do it.
We've come full circle. Don't buy a house.
No.
Luckily, I didn't have to. I only had to do one of those permits. The plumber took care of the rest of them. Thank God.
Take your house money, put it into AAPL or AMZN.
I have a new philosophy
or CRM
about that. Like people are talking about taxes now. I say don't own a house, and let's not have taxes on income. Let's tax money that you have, like you save at the end of the year. So let's just tax wealth, essentially accumulated wealth. That way, everybody just spends all their money all the time. That's the only way to keep the system going at this point. Just everybody constantly spending.
Wow, that is actually that is the opposite of Japan. That would be like that would keep like had Japan done that 20 years ago, they would have been no problem, no recession for them.
I mean, why do we need investment if everybody's constantly spending their money? Then it really is a free market. You don't need to invest because it's like you just open a store.
Like the government,
can I get rid of this money?
Government comes up to your house. They're like, "Have you spent your daily allotment this month on what's your crap?
Let's go.
Where's your new big screen TV?
Did you buy a new iPhone?
Everybody would have had jobs because everybody would be spending money. Here we go. Why are we letting money just stagnate?
I love it.
I wonder if someone's
ever
like
2016.
Or none of the above.
I wonder if anyone's actually ever like thought about that model.
I've never heard that idea. That's crazy.
I've never heard it either.
Why are we encouraging people to keep their money? Doesn't make any sense. That's how you end up with these big stagnated money.
I love it.
Exactly. So vote for me.
Force the economy down.
Or vote for single flag CTF on hemorrhage.
All right. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Thanks for listening.